Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jake from today'siphone.com, and this is the BodyGuardz Armor Rindz for the iPhone 5. Now, I apologize, literally in the process of getting ready to film this video, the box that this came in fell behind a drawer in my desk, and now it's gone forever. But the case comes with 4 pieces. You get this back piece, you get a top, side, and then I don't know if you can tell, but there is a screen protector on here, and that also comes with the case. It retails for $19.95 on BodyGuardz website, and it comes in pink, yellow, blue, green, and orange. Now, this is a really interesting skin for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't know if you can tell, I'll bring it up as close as I can. It's got this like citrus peel sort of texture to it. It kind of feels like an orange peel almost. It's like a rippled design, and it adds a really interesting texture to your device. I've never really felt anything like this on my phone before. I'm not sure if I actually like it that much, only because to me it kind of feels like those molded plastic toys you get as like a little kid. It adds an interesting texture to the device. I'm just not sure if it's my thing. But as far as protection-wise goes, this seems like a pretty good skin. Obviously, skins in general aren't nearly as protective as something like a case, even if it's like a thin case, or obviously nothing like an OtterBox or anything like that. But if we go around the device, I'll show you that the edges are covered mostly. You get the side, you have the buttons cut out, you have the switch cut out, and then there are these little breaks right here on the corners, but you know, that's not a big deal. Again, you get the lock button at the top, you get a cutout for the SIM card tray on the other side. Now the bottom is interesting because there is no cover for the bottom, and I realize that a lot of like the bottom of the iPhone 5 is stuff that wouldn't be covered anyway, because you get the speaker, the lightning, the speaker, or the microphone, and then the headphone jack. But even still, I would have liked to see even like a little piece that would just come down like here and then go like on the edges of everything else and maybe down in between the headphone jack and the speaker. Just because, you know, the bottom, this black paint on the aluminum case of the iPhone is known to come off, and the bottom where you keep like plugging it in and stuff, you know, that feel like that's tend to get pretty scratched up, so it would have been nice to see BodyGuardz covering that. Even if, you know, it wasn't the best coverage in the world. Another issue I have with the case is that, as you can see, the chamfered edges on the front and the back of the phone are also exposed, and it looks cool, but again, this chamfered edge has a tendency to have the paint worn off of, especially on the black version. You know, with something like this, if you put it down on a table, the back is protected, but this edge isn't. I'm also not a huge fan of this Apple logo cutout, but it did come with a little like sticker that you, I guess if you were really precise, you could place right in there, and then you wouldn't have that cutout anymore. On the front, the screen protector is interesting. Now this screen protector has 2 different ways to put it on. You can either put it on dry and just try to align it as nice as you can, or you can, they give you this like gel to put on your phone, and then you like align it with the gel on it, and then you smooth it out and get all the gel, and you have to let it dry. I opted for the dry installation just because I don't like to spray those things or put those gels on my phone. So if I bring it close up, you can see there is a cutout for the home button. Then at the top there's a cutout for the sensors and the FaceTime camera, as well as the earpiece. And you know, it's pretty good. I had a lot of bubbles up at the top when I first put it on, just because I did the dry installation, but obviously after a couple days, almost all of the bubbles have dissipated, so that's definitely a plus. The texture of the screen protector I'm also not a fan of. Those rubber plastic covers they put on the chains of swings, that's what this kind of feels like to me, almost like vinyl, like diner seats almost. It's like it catches. If you run your nail along it, it like catches it at weird times, which I'm not a huge fan of. I prefer just the feel of the glass. And also, if I shine it in the light, you can see that it does attract quite a bit of fingerprints. I've tried a couple times to wipe it off, and you really have to work at it. You have to like really rub the phone to get it off, whereas just the plain screen without a screen protector, you just wipe on your shirt and you're all good. Obviously, the flip side of that is you won't risk getting your screen scratched with this screen protector, whereas you very well could if you just rock it without a screen protector. So other than that, there's not much to say about this. It's not gonna protect you from super high drops or like if you throw your phone against a wall or anything, but it will protect against minor dings and scratches and stuff. And it is a cool way to add a nice bit of color. If this does look appealing to you, and it certainly has its appeal, you can check it out at BodyGuardz.com. Again, it retails for $19.95, and it comes with lifetime replacements and a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is a huge plus. And I have to say, guys, whatever qualms I have about this accessory, just the fact of being able to slip this in and out of my pocket or place it down on my desk and not worry about scratches while at the same time get the incredibly thin feel of the iPhone 5 in my hand, that's definitely a huge check in the pro column for this accessory. Anyway, so that's it for this time, guys. If you have any other questions about the BodyGuardz skins for the iPhone 5 or the iPhone 5 in general or really anything else, please feel free to let me know in the comment section down below or on Twitter at TIP_Jake. As always, the links for the product is in the description down below, and I'll see you soon.